Hello everyone. This summer, Google Classroom updated and changed how Guardian summaries function. And so what I'm going to be talking to you today is about what that change looks like and kind of showing you what a Guardian would see so that you understand what you're working with here. So in the past, the reason there was a change is because enough people had complained to them for years. But anyways, in the past, Guardians, if they were listed as Guardians, they would get potentially an email summary that would articulate what is missing, what are some potential upcoming assignments if you've posted them, and that was it. They couldn't have access to the instructions. They couldn't see anything on Google Classroom. And so for some parents and guardians, that was okay because they just wanted to be in the know. For others that really needed to provide extra support for students that struggled with any number of things, this was not helpful. So what Google Classroom did is now they created what's think of it as like a different profile for a guardian. So they can see what's on Google Classroom, but there are significant limitations that I will talk to you about. And so what they do have access to is anything that you post as a material. So if you have notes, if you have a recording, anything that's a material, they can see that. So if there is a document, notes, whatever you put up there, they will be able to see that material just like a student would. Where it becomes different is under assignment. Now, if you are posting an assignment from an outside resource, so what I mean by that is if you have an online textbook where that's where your assignments are done, or if you're using quizzes, or if you're using formative, those types of things, they're going to be limited because one, oftentimes we have class lists in there, and so even if they were able to get in if they were able to sign in with Google, they can't sign in with their own Google account and see the assignment there, because on those products you have your students typically preloaded. You have a class list already ready to go. And the only way they'd be able to access these is by getting the student's username, their email address, and their password. So they're limited in that respect. If you are using Google products as an assignment, so a Google form, or if there is a Google, a Google Doc that you have the students fill out, they will not be able to sometimes view them, or there is never an option, ever, to press submit. So they will never be able to submit assignments. So let's take a look at what this might look like. So here is my classroom. This is me as a teacher. I'm the teacher of of basket weaving. So if you look under people, I have 4 students. Under student for test, I have a guardian that's been added, Liz H. Now, that's technically me, but it's my personal account. So that is my personal Gmail account. This is not, I'm not showing you what it looks like from my point of view as a person in the district. I'm showing you as a personal user of this. So I'm going to show you what that looks like so that you can kind of get a feel for, okay, what are they looking for? I went through. So this is the Guardian summary that I can see. Okay, that my student this is for this class. I can see that they are missing an assignment from August 21st. Come on, Broseph, you gotta hand that in. So then you'll see that it says view in classroom. I do that. The first thing that you see up on top, you are viewing as classwork as a guardian for student. So already you see that they're being notified you are not a student, you are viewing as the guardian for this. So then as you go through, remember that all of the things that have that are gray, those are materials. So little books that have a bookmark, that's a material. So if you take a look, well, that's actually through IXL, so they wouldn't be able to see that anyways. So if I could say, oh, here's some flashcards that I may have posted. There is, oh, they put it up there. So, could they access this? Yes, they can. Boop. So I can see that. I can get access to it because it didn't need an account, right? That was just already set up and ready to go. Natural materials. This is a website that the students were to read. So as a material, they can click on it, go to it, and kind of see what is my student learning and reading, etc. This would also be true for when you have assignments, like if it's a Google product. So notes for Chromebook, that is a Google slideshow. If I click on it, I can view it. So it's going to allow me to view because I'm seeing it through the eyes of my student. This is what a student might see. They can't open it up. They don't have access. Notice how they don't have access to do anything with it. They're not editors. So they can view these Google products, but they cannot modify them. But now we can start getting into these assignments. So everything that's green is an assignment. So that would be something that a student would be requested or asked to do. So I'm going to show you this one, reading quiz. The teacher used formative. So if I click on formative, I want to see what this quiz was, what's happening. I have to log in. And if I log in, like if I use my own Google account, continue. I need permission. That's what's going to happen for a lot of these accounts. So again, if you're using an online textbook, if you're using a Kahoot, Math 99, if there's assignments that you're posting through there, anything that needs an account, they will almost always be blocked because they need to be in your class list. Other things to take a look at. Quizalize, yeah, I showed you that's an app that they need to access. 99 Math. Notice how this Google form, they can't access it. It's a quiz, they can't access it. So they can't see it. The other thing too, oh, not that one, I don't want to show you that one. Influences, upload your paper that you have written. Notice how there's no submit button available here for me. So again, it's protecting the authenticity of student work and not allowing guardians to do that work for them. So here, upload your reflection, can't see that. Oh, my show and tell worksheet. So this is an assignment that is a Google Doc. So they can see the Google Doc. So that's it. Notice, look I can't even download it. I can't open it as a Google Doc. Like, I can open it in a new window, but notice how it's not allowing me to do anything with it. I suppose I could make a copy, but are you for real? That is so intense. But I can take a look at the rubric. How is the teacher going to be assessing this? Ooh, I can see that. But I'm not going to see anything else. I can't fully go through I can't submit assignments. I just simply cannot. So, do they have access? Yes. Do they have greater access than they had before? Absolutely. Is this access unfettered, meaning they have complete and utter access? No. What is happening is that the families that need to provide greater support for students that are struggling are now given greater access to do that. And so, if they're a guardian, they're going to be able to see things if you have that turned on. They're not going to be able to submit. It's in the benefit of students to be able to do that. So hopefully you were able to see everything that a parent or guardian could when they are listed as a guardian.